I was an ammunition supply specialist. My rank in the United States Army was sergeant.
I served 8 years, 7 months in the U.S. Army, the 82nd Airborne, as airborne infantry.
My role in the Marines, I was a liaison officer, like coordinating troop movement and supplies out of Iraq.
Currently, I'm a technical sergeant in the Air Force Reserve.
I was with the U.S. Air Force for 8 years as a staff sergeant flight engineer.
Even though we all served in different capacities, different branches of service, we have some similarities, but we also have some differences. There's so many different stories as to why someone joined the military, but a lot of it is just asking that particular question. What made you join? Where did you serve?
I'm a first-generation Asian American, so I'm the first to graduate high school, first to graduate college in my family. So it was just kind of a service to my country to pay back my rent.
I got out of high school at 18. The Army represented just kind of an endless possibility.
And I joined right out of high school. I thought that this would be the next step as compared to going to school. I'd been deployed twice to Afghanistan, twice to Iraq.
I felt that the country's given me so much. It was a way to give back and just, do my part.
I wanted to see the world, and I wanted to work on aircraft, learn how they work, learn how their systems work, and be a pilot someday.
If you're gonna source out a story, you're gonna talk about veterans. Don't just talk to one veteran, talk to 2 or 3. Don't talk to one group, talk to 2 or 3.
I always appreciate a good news story when it's personable to the individual who's serving. Not just so war-driven and how terrible it is, but the people, behind the lines.
Some issues that the veteran community could use a little more exposure with is transitioning from that military role to that civilian life.
I think the biggest thing that we can learn as a newsgroup community is that diverse stories when it comes to the veteran population don't always have to be downtrodden.
Even if you want to know if the veteran served during a war environment or what have you, you can ease into the question and just say, hey, where have you served? What are some of the places you've been stationed? That kind of opens up the dialogue.
The biggest misconception is when we look at the veteran community, we almost look at it as oh, poor this person. Oh, they've been through this, this, that, and the other when it comes to combat. Oh, they've seen this, they've done this, and it's almost coddled. When in reality, that's far from the truth.
Never make assumptions. So we're not like just, kind of a monolithic group where everyone thinks the same. Please don't ask questions about whether or not someone killed someone. Ask about their service. What did you like about the military? Ask about any good memories that they've had.
In my case, it was all about engineering and aviation, which by pure happenstance led to communications and video, which unlocked my true passion, which is media production, narrative storytelling, and podcast engineering.
No matter what your job was in the military, when you get out, you can actually follow your passion. You can do something that you truly want to do.